Good day, all. Good day, all. Welcome to my new YouTube channel called Picky People, where I'll be reviewing the most popular matchmaking show on YouTube called Pop the Balloon or Find Love. So sit back and enjoy.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Welcome in. What's your name?
My name's Mondo.
What is it?
Mons.
Mond?
Mons. What is he?
Mons. Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 35.
35?
Yeah,
okay,
35.
and what do you do?
I've been in IT for about 10 years. I relocated from Jersey to Alabama. And now I also have a social media company, Hoodie Hustling, where I talk about like financial education, stocks, cryptos, YouTube, all that stuff, just building out generational wealth the right way.
All right, and Mons, can we see you or this?
Oh, yeah, I could take it off.
Okay, yes, thank you. Of course.
Yeah. So y'all can tell I'm with the jokes. I'm with the jokes. So
Go ahead, take the next one off.
next one off.
Just. Okay.
Well, that's a good thing. He got the ladies laughing. If you can make a woman laugh, you in the door. You just gotta, you turn the door. You just gotta push it open now, because to get a woman to laugh and laugh freely and just, off the cuff like they're laughing now, that's a good thing.
Sorry. Okay. All right.
All right, I'm not sure if I caught, what do you do, Mons?
Been in IT for about 10 years, and then I have the social media company, Hoodie Hustling, where I talk about financial education.
Okay, got it. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
A lot of my free time goes into kind of building out my platform. As you guys know, it takes a lot of time, but I also like to stay fit, active, enjoy nature. A lot of my family's still in Jersey, so FaceTime my family, nephews, the homies. And I'm a pretty chill guy, like spades, bidwits, all that type of stuff.
Okay.
Keep it chill.
And what do you look for in a woman?
I try to keep it simple. I do the 5 Fs. So fine, fit, feminine, friendly, funny, and cooperative. Don't worry about the C. That's extra.
Okay. And what are some deal breakers?
I would say deal breakers would be kind of the opposite of the 5 Cs, but also kind of women that judge their book by the cover. Yeah, the 5 Fs, yeah. Yeah, just women that judge the books by the cover, because you never know what somebody's got going on and whatnot. So
Okay.
that's pretty much it.
All right, cool. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Your name and age.
I'm Shaylin, and I'm 30.
All right. And Shaylin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just don't think we match each other's vibe. And that's it.
Okay. And in what way? Like, what are you getting from him?
Shy, like covered up. I like to be seen. So I don't want to date a YN, like coming in with that at, like, you're 35. So I'm just, it's a no for me.
Okay. All right.
No.
Now, she's someone that's your type?
Yeah, no, she's tall. She speaks her mind, seems very intelligent, But, sometimes styles don't match, but, I just got to be who I am because, everybody else is taken.
For sure. I appreciate it.
Thank you. All right. Let's go down over here. Your name and age.
My name is Holly, and I'm 28.
All right. And Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think it was the ski mask. I'm sorry, but
The first one or the second one?
Just maybe all of it all together, yeah.
Okay, definitely. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, again, like speaks her mind. She seems chill and whatnot.
Oh, thank you
I'm
so
just like, I like to have fun when I do stuff. So, I take things in stride and whatnot. So that's kind of who I am. And I want to give y'all like an accurate depiction of who I am.
Perfect.
Cool. Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Janelle. I'm 34. Honestly, I was digging that you were from Jersey. I'm from Jersey too, right?
Okay.
Originally, so that's dope. But like, you didn't remember your philosophies started with an F, and you said C. So I know like we're in a nervous type of environment. But if that's really your philosophies, you stand by it. You should know it off the top of your head. So that's my only reason. Yeah.
No, she's someone that's your type?
Yeah. No, I like the tattoo you got, and yeah, it was definitely nervous.
Yeah,
I've
it
never
says
done
my sister's keeper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I like
thank you.
that.
I love you, Amber.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Sapphire. I'm 35.
All right. Sapphire, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, yeah, it was like the ski mask. And it was funny when you took the other one off. And I get what you said. You're like, everybody else is taken. So I love that. But it was just like, I wouldn't probably go for that if I saw you. And then, yeah, you didn't remember you said the Fs and then you said the Cs. It was confusing. And you didn't even remember your own thing. So that was it.
No, it's because, like daylight savings time is coming up. So sometimes I get stuff confused. That's all it
Okay,
is, you know?
okay. I'll take it.
Now, Sapphire, someone that's your type?
Yeah, like everybody's beautiful in this. They did, nails done, nice dresses and whatnot, Got that shoe there, I see that, and everybody's
Yes,
speaking their mind,
tatted.
So I like it.
Thank you.
Thank you. All righty, let's head on back. We do have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask those remaining ladies a question.
I would say, what would be a quality that you need to work on that you discovered from your last relationship or just interactions with men in general?
Okay, start here. Your name and age first.
Martina, I'm 35. I don't know if it's necessarily a quality, but I feel like I've learned that a lot of the men that I've dated have a little more feminine energy. It's not what I'm looking for. Maybe not being so upfront about that and kind of waiting for someone to show up as more masculine that didn't. So knowing when to cut ties, maybe that's the quality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
Nashima, 33. I think it's the lack of caring, if that makes sense. I'm not necessarily caring about your whereabouts 24/7, and I know a lot of men take that and they look at it like you don't care enough about me. So I think that probably be one thing I should work on.
Okay.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
Stephanie, 39. I would say patience. I think in previous relationships, I was ready for someone to be all the way there. And I know from myself, I'm not always where I need to be. So just understanding and allowing the person that I'm with time and everything to be where we both need to be. So just being more patient with whoever I'm dealing with or in a relationship with.
Okay. And over here, your name and age and answer to the question.
Yanti, 33, and I would say appreciating their time more. I wasn't always available, and I would flake a lot, and I stopped doing that. So yeah, I think appreciating their time more would be my biggest lesson from previous relationships.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, let's head on back. So I'm now going to hand you a pick.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So hold on to that. And I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
One balloon.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop that one.
All right.
Okay. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
He was funny. I like that.
Okay.
He was humorous.
Nice.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
Just out of the remaining women, just a little more attracted to him. That's all.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
I would say if there was something that needed direct adjustment on my end, how would you guys address it? What form or fashion?
Let's start there and come back up. Yeah, it's you. She's looking that way like, who are you going to? All right, go ahead.
Stephanie, 39. If there was something on your end that needed adjusting,
Like you noticed something like either behavioral wise or maybe a habit you didn't like, not that it has to be necessarily bad, that something that doesn't mesh with us. How would you kind of
oh,
address
honey,
it?
I am honest. I am honest to a T. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be respectful. I'm going to be, easy with my words, but you're going to know if it's a problem because I don't want it to escalate into something to where now it's bugging me. I can't look at you the same or it's going to affect us. So I'm going to let you know. I'm going to be respectful for it. We're going to have a conversation. We're going to talk about it. If it's something that can be changed or worked on, going back to my previous answer, I'm going to give you time and be patient with it, but it's going to be addressed in the most respectful, kind way that I could put it, but we'll get through it.
Okay. And over here?
Nashima, 33. So honestly, I would take a little bit of self-reflection first, because sometimes what I might deem not right is something that you might have grown up your whole life doing. So if it's something that I absolutely cannot tolerate or can't deal with, then I'll talk to you about it first and we'll have a conversation about it. And if the respect is reciprocated, then we'll move past it. And if it happens, it happens. If it don't.
Okay. And over here?
Martina, 35. I think for me, it's important to establish boundaries to begin with and really know how we feel on each side of like your boundaries, my boundaries, but from there being matter of fact and just approaching you, having a conversation, seeing how that goes. Hopefully you're someone that communicates well or can take that type of conversation and then just moving from there, allowing you the time and space to grow. Same thing with myself if it was the same type of situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Okay, time to pop another balloon.
Wow. Okay. all good answers, because I'm not perfect, so I'll need some adjusting down the road.
Definitely. All right. So, Martina, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
He was funny. Like, I just didn't expect that, and I'm funny as well, so it was cool. I like that you were kind of someone that looking at you couldn't really guess, like, what does he do? I make content as well, so the social media aspect, I don't really get a lot of people that understand that and understand the time it takes to build and grow, and so I felt like we had a lot in common. Active, lakes outside, those are all my jam, so yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Just pretty much same thing as last time. Just like out of the remaining, but no complaints. I love the tats, love your answers. You hold me accountable, so no complaints. Just kind of taking a, we only got a couple of minutes to make a decision, so just doing the best I can.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This lady here,
All right, we've got
right with the coat on, she's a beautiful brown woman, but I'm looking at, I checked out her Instagram, and I'm thinking she knows men don't like women with lots of tattoos. Some men do. Don't get me wrong. Some men do. But she didn't. I'm just thinking she didn't want to come on the show to show she has two, what you call sleeve tattoos. One sleeve on the left arm, one sleeve on the right arm, loaded with tattoos. And that's why she has the coat. And to me, that's just, she has to show who she is so a man can make a cognitive decision on whether he's going to crawl, walk, and run to get to know her or not. Because right now she's trying to cover up something that is blatant. It's out in the open. As soon as she take the coat off, you're going to see who she is. She's tatted. She's a tatted woman. Which I say again, some men love a tatted woman, but some men don't. I'm one of them. I don't like a tatted woman.
2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for him? You do? Oh, hold on. Let's come over here. Go ahead.
Do you want to have kids eventually?
I can be persuaded, but not really. I'll be honest. And that's all she wrote.
Okay. So.
Now, to each his own, but that's unusual for a young man who's 35 to not want kids. I say again, to each his own, but that's unusual to find a man who doesn't want his seed to be in the world. It's a little awkward, a little weird to me, but hey, to each his own.
The kids thing, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, you're hilarious. Like, I love your vibe.
Okay. So now is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, the two was last for a reason. Yeah.
All right, thank you. So obviously you pop for the kids as well, right?
Yes, gorgeous smile, funny personality. I really think we would have a lot of fun together, but I do want kids.
Okay, all right.
I got a question. If I brought extra balloons, can I blow them up?
No.
Give it back? Okay. That's not
They don't want to persuade you to have children.
All
right, thank you. All right, well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. Thank you.
And there we have it. Another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, episode 47. If you haven't, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Once again, everyone wants unfailing love. Better to be homeless than a liar. Take care.